All right, welcome back, YouTube. Crest Coast Tattoos, Justin Custard, we in the building. So today we about to go over how you easily set up a tattoo station so you remain sterile, keep everything clean. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get it. All right, first thing first, make sure you're gonna get you a pair of gloves to start out with. And we're gonna start by cleaning this actual station itself. Right now I'm gonna use the Cavicide. It's a 3-minute kill time. Cavicide. Spray it down. You're gonna let that sit there for about 3 minutes. All right, let's start wiping it down. And by me having this microphone also on my station, I make sure I wipe all around this, clean that up, make sure I keep everything sterilized. Next step, I'm gonna take my green soap, wet the station up a little bit, wipe it down. But I'm also gonna keep a little bit of it wet. After I wipe all that down, a little water still gonna be on there. Next step, we're gonna take our cling wrap from Glad, I believe this from. Take the cling wrap, wrap our station. Make sure you get all the way from the ends. Cut that all the way from the ends, all the way to the other side. We're gonna wrap the whole station. This is just our foundation for our setup. That's why I'm making sure I get over the microphone, all that. Give me another piece. And make sure I catch the back. Same way. Now mind you, there's no possible chance that we probably gonna get no ink way back here, but you wanna wrap it up. Because ink travels, you never know, it might roll down, never know, bacteria travels, so you want to be safe right there. All right, next step, we're gonna take our dental bibs. There's some dental bibs I always keep because the lining at the bottom is more like plastic, so if it do rip or waste, it's not gonna go through this barrier film, through this little plastic in the inside. So this is definitely a good thing to use. I always put them like that, boom, boom. Second thing, well, this is not the second thing, this is probably about the third thing. Take out a few of my ink caps that I'm gonna use. This is always where I keep my ink at. Right in this area, my ink and my Vaseline. So let's go ahead and grab some Vaseline. Keep my ink, my Vaseline close in this area because I gotta lay it out right in that area. All right, now we're gonna wrap our machine. Show y'all what y'all could use. Some little barrier film. Pull this off. I'm gonna just use this one sheet. Just for the front of the machine. Really, you only need a little piece. Make sure it's around that front. That's just to protect any blowback from ink, anything trying to get in the machine. If it rip like that, just always come back, wrap it around, and boom. And by us having that, all we gonna have to do is put a hole right in that middle to push our cartridge through. And this here, this is what I usually use, the press seal, but this is gonna be my last time using this one. But I take a little strip and I also wrap the top of the machine. So we ain't gonna have no part of the machine exposed. Any extra, I take at that top and I wrap on top. I try to keep it one layer so that I can still see my voltage when tattooing. All right, now we're gonna take us a small piece. I could have just used it with the barrier film, but let's wrap the bottom of this machine. Like I said, to replace this press seal, you can always use the barrier film, or you can use plastic bags, cling wrap, whichever gonna protect the machine. Also, how I like to wrap my machine up, the gripping on this pin, the grip, it definitely hurt like pressing on something metal like this. So I take my 3 paper towels and I fold them up. This is gonna give you extra comfort. Cause you know, using a whole lot of bandage wrap, it's just gonna waste a lot of bandage wrap. So to get a thicker grip, use your paper towels, tightly wrap it around, then take a piece of tape and tightly wrap it up. So after this part, that's what we're gonna take and get our bandage wrap and then wrap on top of the paper towel. Instead of using a whole lot of bandage wrap, we got now a thick grip using just our paper towels. So we take our bandage wrap and wrap right over on top of the paper towel. Try to get it a little tight so it stay on there. But the good thing about using paper towels is you don't have to constantly unwrap the bandage wrap around the machine, because you could just easily pull your paper towel and it slides straight off of the machine. All right, y'all, next thing is our distilled water. We just put some little barrier film. These like some bags. Put some bags on them. Boom. Take our green soap. Same thing, put some bags on it. And the reason why we putting bags on it, of course, because touching green soap, touching our water, all that, once we got ink on our hands, we can't be going around touching everything. So you're going to be touching the bag. Make sure it's wrapped up so you're touching only the bag. You don't want the chemicals to spread from the ink on your gloves to nothing else. All right, next thing, I take me a couple of paper towels to leave on the station. A couple of them, so I ain't just got a roll sitting on the station. Only thing you want sitting on your station is the stuff you're gonna use during your tattoo. So take a couple of paper towels, sit it on the station. Even if you need like 10, 20, however many you need, depends on how big the tattoo you're doing. Make sure you sit this on your station. So if you need some more, you can always take your gloves off, get some more, put it on your station, put some new pair of gloves on, because you don't want to use your old gloves touching the new paper towels, nothing like that. No chemical spray, bacteria spray, germ spray. So take them off, get some more gloves, put it back in the same spot, new pair of gloves, and that's what you're working with throughout the tattoo. Most times I try to put enough paper towels here that will last me throughout the whole tattoo, but chances I get it close but not exact. I may need some for the end of the tattoo. So take the gloves off and get some more. So now we pretty much have everything that we need on our station to do the tattoos. Only thing we missing is, of course, our needles, things like that. Put your needles out. Also, the last step to that will be your ink. But one thing I'll say about your ink, don't just leave your ink sitting on your station. No, I know a lot of people got a habit of just leaving it sit there. Nope, I got a little shelf right next to me. All my ink sits right on the shelf. So use the ink that you need to use, then sit it back on the shelf. You don't want it to spray it onto that bottle. Just like we have these wrapped up, if we don't have our ink wrapped up, I'm gonna say germs could possibly spray it onto our ink. So then when we touch them with fresh hands, we got germs on our hands now. So just watch how you handle everything. Keep everything on your station that you're gonna use. If you're not gonna constantly use it, don't keep it on your station. Everything you're constantly using is gonna be wrapped up. And if y'all don't remember nothing else, remember this: don't touch nothing that ain't on your station. Before you touch anything else outside of your station, take the gloves off. Now with your hands, you can possibly touch your ink again, things like that, because it never came in contact with your dirty gloves. So once you start tattooing and you got dirty gloves, everything got to be touched by your hand. Don't want to touch nothing outside of your station with your gloves, okay? Nothing outside the station. Everything, those pair of gloves, only gonna be used on your station. So say for example, okay, I want to add some white ink. Okay, we got our gloves off. Let's add some white ink. Okay, add our white ink, put it back. New set of gloves. Now we can get back tattooing. All right, y'all. So I hope that video really helped you. I hope y'all learned something, because I want y'all to continue on y'all journey. Keep grinding, keep pushing hard, because guess what? Your time is near. Don't stop. Keep going.